Hi everyone, my name is Rihan Alawala and I'm the founder of the Institute of Peace .org. And I woke up today just like many other people uh, watching Donald Trump's um, speech. And before that speech, I saw the speech of the King Abdullah. And I was fascinated. I mean, I actually just woke up and I didn't know this speech was happening. And I woke up and I didn't have my glasses on, and I saw the Pakistani Prime Minister, this photo on my screen, and it's live. And I'm like, what's happening? And I got fascinated because normally I never hear these speeches. I stay away from. I haven't heard any speeches or political conversations since the last debate of Donald Trump. So I woke up and I was very surprised to see Prime Minister of Pakistan's face on the screen of the TV. And I rushed and got my glasses and I heard the speech of President Abdullah, King Abdullah, and then the King Solomon. Thank you so much for correcting me. And then I was very interested to see. Sorry for the interruption. What was fascinating for me was that I don't remember the last time I saw all the Muslim leaders, all the presidents, of all the Muslim countries, 50 countries, all sitting together, including Albania, including Bangladesh. Hasina Wajid was there, and it was really I was really amazed to see all of them together. Um, it was really, really interesting to me to see and listening to this, um, because I really was happy to see all of this. And then the speech was going great. I did not like that he was bringing up terrorism again and again, again and again. However, the last part was very shocking for me. What was shocking for me was he was publicly, bluntly calling out on Iran, that Iran is the face of evil. And here they are, 50 leaders, top leaders of Muslim world sitting together, and he was calling out on Iran. I personally did not like it at all. Why did I not like it? Let's discuss that. Now let's discuss terrorism. How many people have been murdered because of terrorism, and how many people have been murdered through people who are wearing a certain uniform, and then they go and kill people in certain countries, like the country I come from, which is called Pakistan, Afghanistan, and the Middle East. People can go and bomb people, and it's okay because they're wearing a soldier's uniform. But if they're not wearing a uniform of a country, all of a sudden it's a terrorist. Now, what does a terrorist actually want? A terrorist is basically looking for attention, and he wants to be heard. And this is the only way they can be heard of, by going out and blowing themselves up. That's my theory. And all they're looking for is attention. Now, if Iran is terrorist, if North Korea is a terrorist, if according to a lot of people, let's do this. I would like to invite Donald Trump and other leaders of the planet to invite these people. I would say Mr. President of France, Mr. President of Canada, they can do this. They can invite for a Skype conversation, which can then be broadcasted live on Facebook and YouTube, and the world media can pick it up. And this way they can actually talk to each other. They can actually have a conversation together. What's so secret that King Solomon of Saudi Arabia invest $120 billion on buying more arms? And it sounded like Donald Trump's speech today sounded to me more like a sales talk, like he was scaring everyone or the global leaders that there is a big problem of terrorism, and then we need to probably buy some more arms. And at the end of the conversation, I don't know how many more $1 billion arms are we going to be buying. When was the last time we invested $120 billion in climate change? When was the last time we invested $120 billion on poverty. Huh? When was the last time we invested $120 billion on clean water for the planet? I don't remember when this was. So why can't we simply open a conversation to ISIS? Why can't we have, who is the ISIS leader? I have never heard his speech. Why doesn't he speak English? Why aren't there videos on CNN and all the media talking about, hi, my name is who, and this is what I want. This is why I'm creating terrorism. In my opinion, they want just attention. If they're really terrorists, all they're looking for is attention. And they have some demands. They're maybe fighting for their own land. They may be fighting for whatever reason. But we always hear about these people from a third party. We never hear from them. So this is my request to the top leadership of the world. And if any of these people are interested, I would be happy to do a Skype call with you. I would be happy to talk to the people who run ISIS. I would be happy to talk to the people who run North Korea. I would be happy to talk to people who run Syria. I would be happy to talk to any terrorist who wants to talk to me on Skype. I don't really care if you are a terrorist or not. I want you to be heard, and I would like people to know the truth. I don't know what the truth is. But I don't believe in the truth which comes from a third party to me. I want to hear it myself. I want you to come out and have a conversation, and I would like our leaders to stop buying these things called weapons of mass destruction for killing human beings in the world. It's about time we stop killing each other, and it's about time that we use the money which we have to protect and to make and empower each other. So that's my request. I don't believe that the Iranian president can bomb me over Skype, over Facebook, over conversation. I would like to talk to them, and I would like Donald Trump to talk to them. I would like the United Nations president to talk to them publicly, so that they can make us aware of what their concerns are and what are the disputes. And I would like this conversation to be live and in English, so that most of the world can understand. And if they need to speak in their own languages, that's fine. They can have a translator on the side broadcasting all of this live, so that there is no BS going around. There is no twisting of words by journalists. There is no twisting of understanding by other people. So today we live in 2017. We should be on the Mars by now. Instead of spending $120 billion on arms, we should be spending this money on making human beings an amazing creature, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that we are ashraf al-makhluqat. We are the best of the makhluqat, of the creation. So why aren't we using this money for that purpose? Was the money in oil given to him for buying arms and killing more Muslims? Is that what is the Mecca and Medina's money is for? So this is my request to our leaders. Stop being an ass and act like human beings who conversate to each other, who talk to each other, who understand each other, who can have fun with each other. And if there is such a thing called terrorism, it's basically because we don't agree to talk to them. I've heard so many times, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Who's asking you to negotiate? I'm not asking anybody to negotiate. All I'm asking is to have a conversation with them publicly, so that we can understand what they want. I don't know what they want, to be honest. I just don't have a clue what these terrorists want. So this is my open offer to anyone who is head of a terrorist organization, or who is a head of a country which thinks that he's not heard of. This is an open platform. Come and talk to me, and we will make sure that the news is picked up by the other larger organization. I'm a nobody. I'm really a nobody. But I was having this conversation earlier with my friend, and I thought that if I don't do what I say to other people, I think it would be wrong. So this is me sending out this suggestion to our president, to our leaders, to the people who are supposed to do this. But if they don't do it, I'm available. And if ISIS wants to be heard, I will make them heard to 700,000 people who listen to me. I will make them heard. If North Korea wants to be heard, I would be happy to tell the world what they think. And I don't think they're bad people, because I think they're just misunderstood people, like the people of my own country. It was sad to hear that President Trump did not even mention the lives taken by the U.S. armed forces in Afghanistan and Pakistan, by the drones, by the mother of all bombs dropped on Afghanistan. It was really, really sad for me to see this. And why? And it was mentioned, he mentioned, it's difficult to mention all the names, but that's what diplomacy is all about. You have to at least acknowledge the people who have given their lives, who have given we have given up everything in our country. We have lost. The country of Pakistan had a better GDP than Japan in 1965. The same country became a pauper because of the war in Afghanistan, which was done in 1980 between Russia and Pakistan. After the 9/11 attacks, Pakistan opened up, and we just ruined ourselves fighting the Americans' war. And be it anybody's war, to me, it's all human beings are equal, created equally, and we must do justice. It's about time we must grow up as humanity. It's about time we stop killing each other and try to understand each other. I never do anything like this, what I'm doing today. I just never do. And it's about time you do the same. It's about time you wake up and start doing this and open yourself to whoever you think is your enemy. And be it a Republican, be it a Democrat, be it a Jew, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, whoever you think is your enemy, reach out to them, talk to them, open up a conversation to them, and that's the only way we can make this world a better place. Let's stop talking about people and talk to them, because now it's possible to do. You can do it just from your phone, you can do it from your computer. It's not expensive to do this. What if somebody watches it? What if some agency wants to pick us up? What can they do? Kill us? Hundreds and thousands of other people have been killed for lesser reasons. So at least make a difference to your life, make a difference to other people's life. Step up, make the change, be the change you want to see in the world. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to share the video. I know I don't have a large reach. I don't know how many people will watch this. I doubt many people will watch this, but today, whatever I'm speaking is coming from my heart. I don't have a script in front of me. And I'm scared, I'm shaken, and I wake up also scared. What kind of world do we live in? We live in the most powerful time of our lifetime of human beings that we know of. We have so much power in our hands, but we don't take it. We don't take the power in our own hands, not to kill people, but actually to make the world a better place. So my message is to my brothers and sisters in the Congress, in the Parliament, in the leadership of the planet. Please start having a conversation. You guys are making videos all the time, in the press all the time. Reach out to your enemies who you think are your enemies. Reach out to them for a conversation. Dedicate an hour a week, an hour a month for them to have a conversation with them publicly. It's just like a town hall meeting, and then just see what happens. It all starts from a hello, right? So God bless you, God bless the world, God bless human beings.